All right, let's crush a Sudoku. This one's called Lookie Here by The Asylum. The rules are that normal 6x6 Sudoku rules apply. So I'm going to have to place the digits 1 through 6 in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box with no overlapping. What is this number? Look and say cages. The number in the top left corner of the cage is split up into pairs. Each pair should be read as there are X, Y's in the cage. For example, if you had a cage that was labeled 1432, there would be one of the digits 4 and 3 of the digits 2 in each cage. Okay, so this number at the top of this cage, and this cage is absolutely massive. Let's highlight this cage. This cage goes almost all the way around the board. So we know there is 1 2, 2 3s, 3 4s, 4 5s, 5 6. No, there's 1 1. Okay, so there's one of each number. Yeah, I started reading that at the wrong spot. There's 1 1, 2 2s, 3 3s, 4 4s, 5 5s, 6 6s. And there's 1 1 in this cage. So that is not a 1. And the one, there has to, or actually this could be a 1 and this could be a 1. Okay, I don't know. But those are the rules. I'll figure this out as I go. So 1 1 in this entire cage is crazy, actually. It has to be here because the cage covers this entire box. And this 2x3 box has to have a 1. So the rest of this cage does not have a 1 in it. So since this doesn't have a 1, one of these two has to be a 1. So that's how I'm going to start labeling this. There might be more instances where this happens. Yeah, here. One of these two has to be a 1. And is there more logic like that? 6 6s is crazy. Oh, so this is a 6. Yeah, so the extremes are going to be the most interesting probably because so there has to be 6 6s in this cage and there's only 6 6s in the entire puzzle. So since this box needs a cage, this box needs a 6 in it, and the only spot where the cage goes is right here. So this has to be a 6 because we need a 6 from every box that's in this cage, and the only place that this cage goes into this box is here. So this is a 6. Okay, so that's our first digit. Okay, so now this can't be a 1 and this can't be a 1, so the 1 has to come from here. I don't know if that's helpful or not, but what else is going on? So the 1 has to be in here. So, I mean, I could just label like one of these 3 boxes has to be a 1. Or these, oh, now this can't be a 1, right? Yeah, so this can't be a 1, so now one of these two has to be a 1. There are only 2 boxes left that could be a 1 in this, because these 3 can't, because there's only 1 1 in the cage, and it's down here, and then this one can't be a 1, because this one would have had to have been a 1. Because we need a 1 in this box, and there's only 1 1 in the cage, so it has to be in one of those 5. Okay, so because of this, the 1 now has to go in one of these 3 for this box. I don't know if that's worth labeling, but it is true. Maybe I will label it. Let's just do that. All right, so 2 2s. Is that going to be useful? So one of the 2s has to be in this box. The other 2, do I know anything about it? Seems like it could be anywhere, right? Okay, so how do I break into this one? I feel like those are kind of the obvious starting points, or the fact that there's 1 1 and 6 6s. Those are like pretty extreme values. Can I figure out anything else about the 1s? So 1s can't go in the cage. The 1 in this box is in these squares. So this is the only one that I haven't had any thoughts about the 1s. And they have to go in these squares. I don't know. All right, 6 6s. So the 6s have to be in the cage every time. Oh, yeah, this has to be a 6 because of Sudoku. Because there has to be a 6 in this cage in this box, and it can't go in either of these 2 squares. This is the only one that's in the cage. So that's a 6, and now this is a 6. Because, no, this could be a 6. All right, well, the 6 is in one of those 2 squares. No, but it has to be in a cage. Yeah, okay. All the 6s have to be in this cage, so it's forced. Okay, so now we're making things happen. The 6s are where I should have been focused, not the 1s, it seems like. All right, so 6 in one of these. 6 has to be in a cage, so it's there. Are we just going to do all the 6s? Okay. 6 has to be there because it has to be in a cage, and now we're done. 6 is there. Excellent. Okay, good start. So now maybe I'll be able to do some 5s because there has to be a 5. So this one can't have a 5 because this is the. I mean, you can't put a 5 in the cage in this box. So this is the one box that's not going to have a 5 in the big cage. So now the 5 has to go in one of these two because those are the only squares left. Yeah, so this is how, okay. I'm finally making this happen a little bit. All right, 5 has to go here because this is the only caged box left in this box, in this region, I guess. I don't really know. Okay, this is a 5. One of these two has to be a 5 by Sudoku. One of these two has to be a 5, which is going to make a little pattern here because now the 5s in these columns have to come from here, so this is a 5 because the 5 in each column has to come from these 4 squares right here. So the 5 in this column has to be in these 2 squares, and it has to be in a cage. So it goes there. Oh, these 5s are looking at this 5, so this is a 5. Now this is a 5 by Sudoku. I don't think I can straighten that out, but we're definitely making progress. All right, 4 4s. So by the same logic, so we can't get a 4 in the cage. We can't get a 4 into this region that's in the big cage. So there's one box that it can't go in. If it's in this, if there's a 4 in this region and that's in the big cage, it has to go here, which would mean it couldn't go here. So. All right, so there has to be a 4 in these 3 cages, is what I'm realizing, because only one of these 3 squares could be a 4. So we can only account for, on this entire side of the board, we can only put 1 4 in the big cage. Can't go in this big box, and then it could only go in one of these 3 squares. So now we need 3 4s on this side of the board. One of them must go here, which is going to force one here, which is going to force one here. So I don't know where it goes in this cage, but there's only 2 cage cells in this region, and they're here. So one of these 2 has to be a 4, and then there's only 1 caged cell left in this box, so it has to be this one. Then I'm going, this is now a 5, this is now a 5, and this is a 4. Awesome. Interesting logic here. So am I going to be able to do 3s now? Is it just going to keep waterfalling down like this? So one of these 3 is a 4. So now one of these 2 is a 4. Oh, it's this one because this can't be a 4. So it's this. This is a 4. And I could maybe do more Sudoku than that. No. Okay. Well, one of these 2 is a 4. Yeah, I think that's all I got there. All right. So 3s. So again, can't have a 3 here. And could only have 1 3 in one of these 2. All of the cage cells are filled up here. So we need a 3. So this is a 3 4 pair, and this is going to be a 3, which is going to make this a 3. Because, again, we can only have 1 3 on this side of the board because of the way the cage cells are stacked, which means we're going to have 2 3s over here, and we can't have one in the big cage here, so it has to be... So we need one in this region, which means it has to be here, which means this is a 3 4 pair. It's going to put a 3 here. 3 4. So these are 1 2. This is a 1. This is a 2. These are 1 2 as well, but we haven't straightened any of that out. All right, so I got a 2 in a cage, so the other 2 has to go in one of these 2 squares. I don't think I have that straightened out yet. There might be more. There's probably more Sudoku for me to do here. I think I'm probably pretty much done with this. Okay, 2 numbers here. One of them's a 1. It's a 1 and 2. Oh yeah, so we're probably going to be dealing with mostly 1s and 2s at this point. Oh, this is forced. This is a 2. Okay. So this is a 2. This is not a 2. These 2 numbers are 1 and 3. These are 1, 2. These are 1, 2, 3, and the 3 has to go here. Okay, 2 digits here. Is this going to straighten this out? All right. I have 1 labeled here because the 1 can't go in the cage. So this is not a 1, so it is a 3, which puts a 3 here, which puts a 1 here, and we've got our 1. We got our 1 for the 11 cage here. And we need a 2. All right, so these numbers are 1, 2 as well. Sad. 1, 2. Okay. I need a 2 in this box. Feels like it could go anywhere. All right. Well, this is a 1, 2 pair. Yeah. And these are 1, 2, 4. Huh. Okay. So what do I know about these then? I need 2, 3, 4 in here. How do I finish this off? 2, 3, 4. All right. So this can only be 1 or 3. This can only be 1 or 2. This could be 1, 2, or 4. This could be 1. This could be 2, 3, or 4. Maybe I just label every one. I don't know. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2. 1, 3. I don't have any triples there, do I? I don't think so. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 4. 1, 3. All of these are just 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. So 3, 4. This one has to be a 1 because this is a 2, 3, 4 triple. So 1 can't go in any of these, so it has to go here. Hopefully that does it for us. 1, 2. This can't be a 2. This is a 3, 4 pair, which doesn't really help. Maybe it does. Let me look at this. No, 2 can still go in a bunch of places. Okay, down here. 1, 2. So this is a 1, 4 pair. Do anything else? Okay, 2. Now this has to be a 2. Well, it's going to straighten this out. Oh, this can't be a 1. There's a 1 in the cage. All right, so this is a 4. This is a 4. This is a 1. This is a 3. This is a 4. This is a 3. This is a 4. This is a 1. This is a 3. Excellent, dude. Crush that thing. All right, we'll take a 19-minute Sudoku. That's a very nice amount of time, I think. That's a very nice amount of time, dude. Cool. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.